Hey everybody, Zero Senpai here, and today we're going to be starting a new series. It should be a series a lot of people, Isekai fans, are familiar with, and it is Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. And today we're going to start episode 1. Also, just get that out the way. I'll be honest, when doing my research for this episode, I was so confused at first, because in the last season, we left off with Rimuru leaving the kids. And in this season, we came back to him with the kids, and then him teaching kids while all these events happen. Because I'm gonna explain later about what happened during the episode. Most of these events were supposed to happen before he even went to teach the kids in the light novel. So everything I'm explaining from these next few episodes until we catch up with like the current episode out, this all happens before he even like meets the kids, you know. So yeah. Besides that, let's just start off the episode. And the episode starts off with Rimuru telling the kids that he'll be leaving soon, that he has a final, and that they should all prepare for it. Kids are sad because they're gonna miss Rimuru. He's a great teacher. As we saw last season, he basically saved their lives. He gave each one of them a spirit. Well, he didn't give them, but he traveled with the labyrinth with all of them. They all have a spirit. So now they're mana stabilized and they won't burn out. They're gonna be able to live like full lives, basically. That's really important and everything. It was pretty cute. Let me see. Still a month. There's still like a month until that point, so he doesn't have to worry. Well, they don't have to worry or anything. They can still spend time with Rimuru, and everyone's happy about it. After that, we get a recap of the events of season 1. Rimuru finding the Orc Lord, Orc Disaster, him meeting the goblins, him starting Tempest, him meeting Dworgen, all those characters, Vesto, Kaijin, Dwarf Brothers, and everything, and making a big happy family. Then meeting the ogres, Benimaru, Shuna, Shion, Hakuro, and then just Gabiru and everyone from the Dragon Ute tribe as well. So he meets everyone, and it was pretty cute and everything. And also, at this point in the story, and before the scene where he starts trying on clothes, this is when, since this took place before the kid scene, this is the point where he wakes up and he's like, wow, I've never had dreams before. He talks about how, since he's a monster now, he doesn't have to sleep. However, he forces himself to, just to have like some good relaxation time and everything. Because, like, you know, everyone needs relaxation time. So he's happy, he's working hard to be lazy. That's the best type of work there is and everything. So he's like, I'm cool now, I'm good. Shuna's like, Rimuru-sama, what are you doing? Rimuru's like, working hard. And she's like, okay, follow me. And it's like, oh, okay. We again go and talk about what skills he got. Just a refresher in case people forgot from the first season. When he absorbed Charybdis, I think that's his name, Charybdis, whatever it is, he got 2 skills: magic interference and control gravity. Just to explain it more and more detail, because they're pretty OP skills, basically. Magic interference paired with his other skills controls particles that resulted in control magic, which upgrades his defense so much that now his defense ability is basically impervious to magic attacks unless it's like an ambush or anything, like a surprise attack. He also, like, on top of that, picking up the abilities from the Dragon race enhances that even more. And with Gluttony, he's basically a tank. Like, nothing can hurt him, basically. No magic attack phases him whatsoever. We also learned that control gravity is, with that, he can fly. Well, now we know he can fly with the wings there. Now he can just fly without them. He can just be, you know, like in Dragon Ball Z, where they fly around with the wings with their ki. That's basically something similar to that, except he controls the gravity around him. This goes into the scene in the end where Rimuru talks about doing an envoy exchange with the Beast Nation, sending Benimaru Rigu over so that they can see everything for themselves, see whether forging trade relationships is worth it, whether they should trust them, and everything, you know, and to see if it's beneficial for both sides. And also because since it's a new nation, it gives Rimuru like an idea how to run this new nation and everything. And Rimuru also hopes that when the Beast Kingdom envoys arrive, that they go back home and leave with compliments saying that yes, we should make a deal with this nation and trade in, because Rimuru needs it. So far in the story, he only has, I think, Belman and Dworgen, and he really wants to expand is like the name of his country to show people that he's kind, and also then he needs trade. That's countries need trade. He needs their textiles, whatever they have, because it helps out a lot. After that, Rimuru talks about how, like, also with this, he has a lot of desires and wishes. Like, everything he wants from Japan, he wants to make real in this world. He doesn't want to give up on anything because he's a selfish man. You know, He's really selfish, but in a good way, because he wants to make all these dreams come true, and all these dreams will help out the nation long run. So he's not gonna stop until they all come true either. So yeah. This goes into the scene in the anime where Rimu's trying to get a bunch of clothes, and when he's about to give a speech. And the mission is to see if they can remain on good terms with them. Since Rimuru doesn't need a relationship where we have to hold our noses and merely tolerate them. And basically, basically speak about the speech and everything, like where basically he talks about like, right, listen up. You're about to travel to a nation of magic born who never believe in anything besides might makes right. Underestimate them at your own peril. If you let up, they'll make you do whatever they say. You might lose to them in a fight, but I want you to make damn sure that you don't lose them in heart. Remember, companions are behind you all the way. Keep that in mind as you tell them about what we're seeking. If you think a fight is brewing, run away and come back. One mission here is to see if we can remain on good terms with these guys going forward. I don't need a relationship where we have to hold our noses and merely tolerate them. I want you to see what matters with your own eyes. Make sure we can maintain a kind of friendly rapport. I'm counting on you. After this heartfelt, manly speech, everyone goes wild. Everyone's like, Rimuru-sama! Rimuru. And then we see Gabiru just crying and she's like, Rimuru's so glorious, he's so blinding. And then we get to this scene where Rimuru's telling Bernardo not to pick a fight and that he wishes he could go, but Rimuru's like, no, Rimuru, we have to make sure it's safe before you can because you're a leader and everything. Rimuru's like, I understand. And after this, he's telling everyone to do his best. Also, he tells Ranga to go with them. Unlike an anime where Ranga stays behind because they go back and forth between like going to the academy and everything and teach the kids, Ranga goes with them to like, you know, make sure Rimuru stays in line and everything. And Rimuru at this point hopes he can make a good relationship with the Beast Kingdom. Of course, like I said earlier, trade. That's what he wants. It's very important for an economy to get trade going and to import things that they don't have, because as much as great as it is to be self-sufficient, it's really hard to get that point, especially in this world. Okay, after this, Rimuru is making plans on what to show and what not to show the envoys of the Beast Kingdom, and he decides at this point to hide the Mystic Cave, the sealed cave where he makes the potions, because trade secret, national secret, he can't do it. So he puts the rock in front of it and he's like, alright, you guys hide, make sure no one knows about this and everything. And this is when Vester comes out to him and like, hey, I got something to show you guys too, and he makes a technology that can detect changes in air or the environment, and also magic that alerts the caster of any threats to their lives. So with that, now they have basically a security system that detects any type of magic tools that are basically altering the environment. So they can be like, okay, we can now have an alarm system that's automatic, and no one has to like, yeah, still have to keep watch, but not as much as before because now they have help as well from the technology. And this goes into the scene where they're checking the stats of everyone getting ready for delegates. And this includes them building the guest house to receive the special visitor, Shuna teaching everyone how to cook to make sure they're up their top tier. And we see Vester training the goblinas and goblins how to receive nobles from other kingdom and everything. Because they usually just like waiters and everything, teaching like receiving commerce. So now Vester's like, okay, now this is how you have to act to make sure we don't like dishonor ourselves, embarrass ourselves and everything. And then we got Shion going over all the events that are going to happen and that they have a date to go to Dworgen, which Rimuru's incredibly excited about because this is where he reveals to the entire world at large that Tempest is now officially being recognized as an independent country and that they're on friendly terms with Dworgen. Also that they're a nice nation of monsters. I'm just a slime, you know? Let's just all be friends and everything. Let's all hold hands and be nice. And he can't wait to do that because he wants his nation to prosper and be peaceful. He really does. He's really excited for it. After that, we get some anime original moments where we see Yum and his gang saving 2 young girls, and we start to explain how he's had Yum and his gang take credit for killing the orc disaster, thus making them champions. Because if he did it, a monster killed another monster, especially an orc disaster, it's like I think calamity class or catastrophe class. Humans will be more than wary. They'll be like, okay, this guy's too dangerous to be left alone. We have to do something to take care of him. So, but Rimuru's like, Yum, you got this. You're our champions. Yum's like, oh, okay, as we saw last season. And so, also, Yum is also traveling around, telling everyone like, hey, you ever heard about the Monster Kingdom? It's great. Like a PR person, you know. And also at this point, this is when I realized that, oh wow, they're gonna cover everything they skipped from season 1. So this arc and everything, which is pretty important. I can tell why they skipped it, because at that point they don't even know that season 2 is coming. They just didn't, and it was important to get to like to where it gets interesting in a light novel series and whatnot. So yeah, after that we get Trainee telling him that Trainee telling Rimuru that Yum and his gang are arriving, as well as the envoys from the Beast Kingdom. And this part is cut that we learned that Yum is also considered one of the top champions around the Kingdom of Farmers, which is where he lives, which makes him highly requested as well. And due to this is why he came back to the Tempest Kingdom in the first place. R&R, relaxation time. And also get some training with Hakuro just so he doesn't become rusty. Let me see real quick. After that, we get to the next part of the light novel, where in the light novel, Rimuru reveals to Yum that he can first transform into a human, and after Rum's like, what? And after being surprised, Shina comes with the drink and the spirit, and Yum's almost dead because it was just so strong and everything. He's like, okay, this is pretty good and everything. And after that, Rimuru explains that with his skilled glutton, he can make different types of drinks and everything. And Yum is such a great tester because he can drink so much, and he'll be good and whatnot. He also reveals to Yum that he was reincarnated and everything. He tells him the whole story. Yum's like, honestly, after everything that's happened, I believe you. There's no way I can't. Like, this is just so ridiculous. That sure, you're reincarnated, cool, we're still friends. That's it. And after this, we get to see in the anime where everyone in the gang are in the hot spring talking about stuff like, boys things and everything about, and then Rimuru's like, oh yeah, I'm bringing the delegates to the Beast Kingdom by, so don't fight them. They're like, what? The delegates to the Beast Kingdom? What? And Rimuru's like, wait, calm down and everything. We get to the scene where Hakuro wants to check up to make sure they're not rusty and everything, and so they start training and stuff. And after that, we get to the part where the delegates arrive, and this part is pretty it's animated pretty well and adapted pretty well too. It falls really closely to the light novel as well. And let me see. We see the tiger drawn carriages where she also is talking mad crap. She's like, look at that. Rimuru, and they're trying to like flex on Rimuru. I dare they. Oh my goodness. Rimuru's so much stronger. And Rimuru's like, that's not the point. They're trying to show us that they're really interested in us. And she's like, those decorations aren't good for combat. And Rimuru's like, they're not meant for combat. Calm down. And then we get to the part where we get introduced to Albus the Golden Serpent, one of Demon Lord Karian's 3 Biscuiteers, and the highest ranking one as well. Then we meet Sufio the White Tiger Claw, another of the 3 Biscuiteers, but she's insulted that the leader is just like a lowly slime, and that the worst part about this is that she can mind dwarves, but the fact she sees humans, the enemy of all monsters, she thinks Rimuru's a disgrace to being a monster and everything. Rimuru gets pissed off like, hey, yo, don't you want to fight her since she's been talking mad crap about you and everything? Yeah, you do? Okay, go find him. I was like, oh, okay. And Rimuru was like, oh yeah, go get him. I was like, wait, Shion, what are you doing? He's like, I'm pissed off because they talk so much mad crap about you, Rimuru, so I'm going to defend your honor. And then that's when we get them fighting everything. And also we meet Grucius. The Beast King's brigade runs, and he gets ordered to fight Yum. Rimuru is impressed that Yum can actually keep up with the Majin. Like, the fact that he's a magic born and Yum can keep up. Rimuru's like, okay, that's pretty cool and everything. And he remarks how the training with Hakuro is paying off. And after that, we get scenes of everyone fighting everything. And Rimuru's like saying that thus the immediate after the delegation came and everything, a fight immediately broke out. Even though that's probably my fault. And so far this episode, this video is gonna be pretty short because it might have been dense in the episode, but they really stretched things out, and it was still funny. I like that they're covering it instead of just skipping over to where we left off last season. But yeah, I like it. I am really excited to see how everything else gets animated and everything, and I really do love this series. I read the official translations, I've read the fan translations. Not read the web novel. Main reason being the web novel is significantly different from the light novel, so I don't want to waste my time with that. Even though there's probably cool things, but at that point, I'll just read the fan translations and then the official translations when they release. And I've ordered so many statues of this series. Like, other than that, great series. I'm so excited to continue this. And yeah, that'll be it. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to watch more of my videos, which I'm going to upload soon, hit the subscribe button. And if you have anything to say, just comment down below and I'll be sure to respond as fast as possible. For anything else, yeah, that's it. Zero Senpai out. Have a great one, everyone.